What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 23 of my Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 modded Orc campaign. So as we saw last time, we had an absolutely massive battle over Lethe 11, one of the longest I've ever played, wherein the Bulwark, our Space Hulk, led our Rocks to victory over an absolutely massive force of Imperials, including the Imperial Fists and their phalanx. And once again, the Space Hulk was victorious in that regard. A really fun battle that felt like a real fleet battle to some degree, because it didn't last like 2 minutes, you know what I mean? It was a protracted engagement, and thus it felt more realistic in some ways. Really enjoyed that one. Anyway, after that, that took the entire episode, so we didn't do anything else, but we are basically out of money and out of moves, and there's nothing else to do. However, we did unlock the various additional fleets now, and we can build one of each, and now I'm just racking my brain as to what I wanted to build next. I think I want to build an Alfari Orc fleet, as well as another fleet to follow the Malos and the Orkaon. Yeah. The Wallbearers need a full fleet. And then our third fleet, I guess it's a defensive Mark Legion fleet, so I guess those are the ones that matter. We'll probably send the Nightfall back, and we'll use it as the Admiral ship for our Night Orc fleet, but for our carrier fleet. You can just get a bunch of Dahords or something else in there. I think that'll work out. Yeah, okay. Okay, I like that idea. Anyway, between the episodes I did a few admin things. I applied an upgrade, which I decided to be the Chaos Space Marine upgrade for the extra assault actions, which might be pretty damn useful for the Orkaon and for the Bulwark in particular, if that upgrade does indeed work. In addition to that, I spent a little bit of extra money on topping up a few ships, though we only had about 200 money remaining, so it was mostly escorts. Anyway, this time around, there's nothing else to do but head to the next turn, and therefore the only invasion that's coming in this turn, which is the one at Tabor. 3,700 points versus our Torp fleet. At the very least, the Torp fleet is a pretty interesting one to play around with, so... You gotta love the variety. When fleets play completely differently from each other. I always appreciate that. Now, in terms of who we're bringing, the first obvious thing is we need to bring both the Urdunkeys, because they provide fighter support, which is sorely needed. The Boomflingers can't protect themselves, but we will bring as many... Okay, 3 out of 4. Still pretty good. And then I guess... wait. Let's bring Killistompa... and a bunch of brutes. Oh, 2002 out of 2002. Okay, that's pretty perfect. I will consider that a sign. Well, let's confirm it, and let's launch. Oh, man. Had to be Space Marines. Space Wolves and Raven Guard. That's definitely going to make this more difficult for us. We really gotta have to try our best to preserve the Bismarcks, because most of our damage on this fleet is coming from the Bismarcks. The Boomflingers do very, very little damage, as most of it locked behind their Torps. So yeah. Alrighty, now what do we got in terms of setup here or here? We could set up all the way back here. We could set up... set up on this side with this thing, which we could potentially use for cover if we wanted to. Unlikely, but you know what? I kind of somewhat like the idea. Not like we're gonna hide. You know what we can do is we can put the Boomflingers on this side. Although I do find the Boomflingers to be a lot more sacrificial than the Bismarcks are, so maybe we use the... Fine, maybe we put the Bismarcks on this side then. The Bismarcks must survive, plus the fact that there are admirals on top of that. Let's do that, the Urdunkeys beside them in the middle, and we will sacrifice the Boomflingers if we have to. Mostly because once they run out of Torps, they're kind of just rams. No spurs on them, unfortunately, but then, I mean, if there was, then what would be the point of the heavy Rama? Gotta diversify or differentiate your ships. You guys are all gonna be Group 1. We're gonna set you up into Brace for now, because it's a Space Marine fleet, and is thus likely to have a fair few bits of ordnance themselves. Ready up, and let's see what we got.
Here we go!
Alright, we got a fairly big ship there. I couldn't see what it was quite, though. Ooh. Lots of boarding torps launches, but surprisingly not as many fighter launches as I would have otherwise expected. Where are those things headed? Looks like a somewhat even spread. Let's put one here, put, let's say, one here, and then two... wait. These look like they're probably heading towards you. Let's do something like this. It seems like most are headed this way. Alright, let's do that. And then we'll speed it up a little bit, because otherwise it's going to take a while. We don't want to launch our torps until the enemy gets a little bit closer, after all. Or else too many of them will miss. And, alright, that's looking pretty good. Oh, no. Please don't let those get through. Guys, I should have set a ships here. Oh, the bombers are going to make it through. Come on, Orky fighters. What are you guys doing? Alright, is it time to launch at least one set of torps here? I think the boarding torps, maybe. Or maybe wait a little bit more longer. Now, but the thing is, if we wait too long, they will... Upon waiting too long... you know what, just launch now. And then recover fighters, and then, you know what, let's send our escorts forth, I think. Oh, damn, I recovered the fighters too early, didn't I? Whatever. I want to try to board the enemy before they get there, at least some of their bigger ships if possible. Alright, you guys are probably going to start taking hits. Ooh, get out of the way of those. You can be in the way of the enemy ones, though. Actually might have kept these around to apply some of their boarding actions to the enemy, but whatever.
Move that junk.
Or not boarding actions to the enemy, true transfers to our own ships. That's like the opposite. What am I even saying? Aha, you! You need to be boarded. Alright, so... board. I don't know if that'll work out, but we'll give it a try. You guys move. Oh, what is that? Damn. Alright, let's see how many of these make it through. Yeah, brutes. You weren't very useful there, I gotta say. But the enemy did kind of blob up, which is not so bad because we got another launch of boarding torps here. Alright, and hopefully some of the fighters will make it through to the bigger ships, or the boarders rather. And then you guys can switch to lock-on, maybe actually do some damage. Yeah, probably should have kept one here just to identify enemies. And you're gonna make it through... yes? No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, look at that. Ah, there you go. The call to arms gotcha. And this one? It's burning all ahead full with its call to arms as well. Man, that's pretty good. And it's gonna launch fighters, and they're gonna be able to fight them off. Alright, oh, nope, they had to stop, just barely. Very nice, though, very nice. Now, I want you to stasis bomb these guys. You guys, do you fire forward? Yes, you do. You fire forward. Repair that, please. You want to maybe torp you a little bit, like with our regu torps? I don't have to torp everybody, but we can torp you enough, I think, to break you. Like... so. Because otherwise that thing's actually going to do damage, and obviously we don't want that. Alrighty, now, do we want to launch fighters at anybody? No, launch some here. Probably have to do some fighting. Those torps will rip that thing apart, though. Very nice. And that's what you want the boom flingers for. You guys are about to get hit by a Nova, and I'm going to ignore it completely. You guys, I want you all to launch your regular torps at that one right there. That are... well, hopefully our fighters will be able to deal with that. And oh, they actually used an Eye of the Omnissiah instead. Well, that's nice. You're going to brace because you're taking a lot of damage, and you're going to launch your torps immediately because I fear that you're going to die shortly. It looks like they're going to do a decent amount. You guys launch torps as well. Honestly, I'm thinking that we probably want these guys off the field as soon as possible because they do no damage. They can board, but otherwise not so much. And you're going to need a rally. And you're also going to need a repair. Actually, you're both going to need repairs. I'm purposely not using the Bismarcks to tank, even though they do have the void shields. Oh, there's another ship out there. You know what? Let's get you with torps right now. Alright, there goes something. Did our little ship died? Did something die? No, it was an enemy ship that died. I felt the lag. Or the latency. And... okay, just launch. You guys are gonna get... oh, you know what? Just in case that's an oddity on the side, move away. Launch some fighters out here. This thing should be dead. Everybody else can recall theirs. Now. Alright, you are gonna need a brace as well, unfortunately. The rest of you need to launch boarding torps before you're off the field. Like so. Hopefully the debris doesn't interfere with it too much. You two need to get the heck away from each other because you're kind of interfering with everything. And oh wow, you just took a ton of damage there, Erdunki. You need to launch boarders here. See if those can make it through. Otherwise, I want you to launch regular torps, not boarding torps, all this way. Something very heavy is hitting you. We might actually have to move our Bismarcks forward lest everybody die. Bismarcks. Don't lock on though. Alright, everybody's at least trying to... Well, everybody's in call to arms. Let's send some fighter bombers their way. Hopefully you can survive that. Let's send your torps out there, Bismarcks. And you're gonna switch to reload. And you're gonna supercharge your void shield as you move in. You guys repair, but stay here. You guys launch at this Lumin... Oh, it's a Luminor. No freaking wonder we were taking insane amounts of damage. Oh, damn. Anybody launch fighters? No, we're about to get boarded. Wait. Use big red button. That's too late. I was hoping that these guys would come in closer. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Let's stop you where you are. Let's destroy... Okay, Bismarcks have got you. Now, try to board this. Right here, as well as... Okay, yep. I've created a problem for myself here. And launch... You know what, just try to destroy that thing. You need repairs, you need to move, and you need to recover your shields as fast as possible. Do we want to ram it? I don't know, but let's brace and do so. Too late to think about it. Hopefully it's not a Luminor. Oh, you can't recover your shields, my bad. You guys... Launch torps and anything that misses out. Damn, you don't have any torps. You have some left. Somebody just died. I have no idea who it was though. At least it was an Erdunki. I'm willing to bet. Alright, you guys move. You're kind of in each other's way. You are safe. I want you to... What is that? It's another Titan. Eternal Crusader at that. Right, keep killing this guy. And we got more ships on the field. We're gonna need to regroup shortly. Let's make you guys group 2. Move everybody away. Bismarck, yeah, you're gonna need to repair. And everybody else, well, you need to repair as well. Alright, we got a mutiny. This guy should be dead. You, Erdunki, might be dead as well. Try to board this.
Here we go.
I wonder how much more than the Eternal Crusader is out there. You, Boomflinger, are dead, but I was expecting to sacrifice you earlier, so that is not all that surprising, to be honest. You need to rally, everybody. Alright, and we got borders coming in, or at the very least we got ordnance coming in. It doesn't have to be borders. You need to repair. Actually, everybody here needs to repair. And you know what? Everybody set a brace for now because of the oncoming borders. You all need to launch stuff. Start turning this way. And hey, and you ship on the field. You can be part of group 2. Lovely. And you guys switch to lock on. We're going to put you hiding here. We're also going to set you up to... Oh, wait. You're different types of ships. Kilostampa, Kilostampa, Kilostampa. Huh. Oh, it's a Hammerstomp. I was wondering why one of them had fighters available and one not. We're not going to transfer stuff to you. You're going to become a Drifting Hulk shortly, but we'll transfer immediately after. Alright, you guys, turn. You really need repairs, buddy. And you need to get away from this debris. Repairs, good. You... Oh, wow, you're already having a very bad day. You are going to die, and I'm going to let you. Mostly because we need you to do stuff, and then you can't rally. Oh, really? You're gonna run at full HP? Come on. I know it's a scary Eternal Crusader. Maybe if we keep you here and don't ram you ourselves, might actually get something out of this. Everybody, recall fighter swarms now. Let's see if we can't board that Eternal Crusader while it's all the way over there. Oh, hello. You, I was not expecting. Erdunki, use regular torps. Ram it. You're gonna die, but maybe keep it away from this Boomflinger.
You got it, boss.
You know what? Use regular torps at it. It's gonna move closer. You're gonna switch to lock-on where you are. Damn, I wanted to board you. I'm not sure it's possible anymore. Alright, you might need to brace and ram it, just to keep it away from the others. Ah, damn, we've been identified. Well, ram it anyway. Couldn't hurt. Well, I mean, it could hurt. But I guess it depends on who it'll hurt. Whatever, we got more reinforcements on the field. You need to rally, perhaps. How did you mutiny? What the heck happened to you? Was it because a ship died? Might be because of a ship death. I'm not sure. Or maybe you got boarded. Alright, well, regardless. You guys, come on, let's make sure that those boarders make it through. Alright, well done to you, Boomflinger. Bismarcks. Oh, actually, we probably need to keep transferring troops to you guys now. Because you're gonna be the ones who are still fighting. You guys, try to transfer more troops over. Regardless of the crits. Okay, there we go. You have been boarded. And therefore, we can start doing stuff. Let's launch fighters at you. Let's launch one set of fighters at you to see what you are, and let's launch more stuff. Boomflingers. Get ready to work on whatever this thing is. It looks like they don't have a lot of ships, but obviously that's still I mean, we're still concerned with what they do have. You guys, try launching Torps at this guy, right there. Yeah, I do feel like with several of the fleets, I'm actually having to work for the victories here, which is nice. I like that. Alright, you guys, I think it's time to launch regular Torps in fairly large blobs at this thing. Right, wait. Yeah, a lot of those are gonna miss, but... You know what? Let's aim them individually. You need to get closer to get a proper aim, but you're so damaged that I kinda don't want to do that. Nah, do it anyway. I'm not gonna do it with the Bismarcks. I am, however, going to send more boarders each of your way while we have the opportunity to deal with you like this. Then you guys have all mostly gone where you're supposed to go. Let's lock on. Launch some more boarders this way. And get ready to torp this guy. He's gonna start doing damage to you. Do regular torps. Maybe if we can big red button and hit him in the back. Alright, how are you doing? Just get close enough to get a big old volley out. You know what, you try to do the same. I mean, you're kind of close already. Just do as you are. Bismarcks, start heading out to that Eternal Crusader. You stay here. Alright, now. You should be good, and then you... launch another set as close as you can. Hey, not bad. Not crazy good either, but something. And then you stop. Alright, you guys, get ready to hit this thing. You guys, get ready to torp it. All of you are sacrificial after all. Alright, there we go. And keep this thing boarded up as well. Alright, Bismarcks, keep doing what you're doing. You're good. You're good. Send some fighter bombers this way. You can still torp. You can still absolutely torp. You, I think... Hey, you're gonna get your shields back up. If you don't die in about a second, you'll be good.
The fight over here.
Launch torps, please. Oh, damn, the frickin' Eternal Crusader is hitting you, too. I was hoping to have you actually get a set of torps going. You know what? Try to preserve yourself. We'll see. We'll see if we can pull this off. I doubt it. Also, yeah, you sacrificial ships, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing here. Alright, somebody died. Was that a little ship? How are you guys doing? You're still somehow alive? Not for much longer. That hit will probably kill you. Yeah, okay. If you're wondering why I didn't warp it out, it was because the Orks wanted to continue fighting. No, mostly it was because there was no way to do so, really, I think. You guys go here. You, Torp. Alright, break that Eternal Crusader. We still have more reinforcements, though, not to worry.
You got it, boss.
I did say I was perfectly fine sacrificing those ships. Alright, you go here, you go here. Boomflinger, you have been badly damaged. Warp out. You might be able to get warped out, depending. In fact, wait, do this right here. Bismarck, kill that, kill that. Let's see if it'll survive. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. There we go. Ooh, and it went into scuttleable right as it rammed that Eternal Crusader. Alright, yeah. I'm really fun. A lot of fun with a lot of these battles. But yeah, the Torp fleet definitely has to work for it. But I did say that they were not going to have an easy time against Space Marines. It's not surprising. If we were facing AdMech or regular Imperial Navy, I would have been a lot more confident in that. Now, in terms of what we lost, we shouldn't have too much trouble rebuilding. Well, the Kilostompas are always sacrificial. Unkies were still level 1, so that's not a big deal. You lost your Brutes and 1 heavy Boomflinger. Yeah, not horrible. Minus needing to pay for the replacements, which is always horrible, but... Alright, Nerevian Expanse. You're the mission location, so we still have to do that. Alright, the invasion of Bel's Corona. Is the Alfari Orc fleet gonna have to deal with that? Most likely. Alrighty, now. Alfari Orc fleet. Let's send you to Bel's Corona, because that other fleet is badly damaged. Now, you're coming in 2 turns and... Oop, 3,700 points again, eh? Only a decent amount of enemies to contend with. Gotta remember to actually build a few more ships here, though. You got Terror, and you got 4 Dreadnought Urdunkeys, which to me says that you just keep building Terrors. You keep building Killas, unless you can build another Dreadnought Heavy Zap, but I think you're okay. As in, okay with more Killas. Plus, I don't think you can actually afford a Zap, because 134 is not enough. Yeah, so build a Killa. I think it's also 1 Killa. Unless we take out these Apostates, which I actually think will also still not be enough. Actually, speaking of Apostates, let's build a couple. In fact, let's build a couple more. In fact, maybe that Killa would be better placed, replaced by a ton of Apostates. Wait, do we have building points here? Yes, we do. We can build them there. Once we're there. I'd rather not waste the points here. We got other stuff to build, like potential terrors. Alright, you are gonna go terror, perfect. Alright, then you guys can do your thing. You guys will need to start moving back to Chinchar and getting stuff from there. So that's you and you. You have that Bismarck, so you are going to go for the Power of the Damned for obvious reasons. And we are going to start replacing ships. You need 1 heavy Boomflinger. I gotta keep track of what dies and what lives. Alright, heavy Boomflinger here, 340. So you have 4 now, yes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, did I lose 2 of those? Huh. I didn't realize. Okay, we'll get another one afterwards. Alright, and then you lost some Kilostompas, and I believe... Wait, you lost your Urdunkeys, didn't you? Which means we can't build them up right now, anyway. Alright, fine. Don't bother building anything here, then. We'll build those Urdunkeys after. Now, you're coming in 3 turns, though we could ease... Oh, wait, 5.6k? We need a 3rd fleet here, just in case. A Defender fleet, eh? Huh, maybe one of these? Nah, but then, if we build the Alfari Orc fleet, we probably want to build it up north in Scarus, because we want to get the extra battle plans. We could build a Renegade fleet, but I also wanted to build it up north because I want to send that to Malos. Yeah, it'll probably have to be a defensive fleet. Alright, you know what? Speaking of fleets, what are you doing? You are going to fight this. Yeah, you know what? You could help out with that, Conqueror. That's why we have you guys as defensive fleets. Actually, speaking of you, let's get you to build another render while you're here. Perfect. And... we need escorts on this fleet? Not really. You know what? Just don't bother for now. Alright, if this is coming in 3 turns, and this is coming in similarly 3 turns, but we could make this come in, and no, we can't. Damn, we're gonna have to delay one of them. And if we're gonna delay one, it'll probably be the other one, so it'll probably be this one, because these ships have to get here. Okay, fine. So that's that invasion. We have no invasions here, we have 1 invasion here, but we should be able to get here in time. Just trying to keep track of all these, if you're wondering why all this sudden and somewhat necessary admin. Nerevian Expanse. Can we hit ya? Feel like probably not without bringing the Terminus Ests or the Nightfall. Well, the Terminus Ests are kind of in this anyway. Can you build anything? I don't believe you can afford anything. And then the Terminuses... You can't build another Terminus unless I'm mistaken. 284, yeah, I think it's way more expensive. Yeah, 447. Alright, well that's the only ship that can be in this fleet, and I have my reasons for that, which are mostly that these guys feel rocky enough to me. Alrighty, well you guys will be taking the Rivian Expanse. We gotta get this urgency gauge down anyway. You are gonna go in and join that other fleet somewhere. That fighter fleet. But in the meantime, this will allow you to start building various types of ships. And now, in terms of what types of ships, we already have one Horde leading the other one, so maybe we go for the Daemonhunters here. I mean, we could definitely build 2 Hordes, but we could also do that on the other, in the other fleet. Let's just double check what it has. You have currently 1 Horde and 4 Daemonhunters. Yeah, it feels like we need more Hordes then. Alright, fine. Let's build you 2 Hordes with that Nightfall. And then fill it up with Terrors. Then we'll have 3 Hordes and 4 Daemonhunters. That'll make me feel like we need more Daemonhunters as well. They are quite carrierific. But oh well. Let's go for Horde now. And we'll build another one as soon as we're able. Alrighty. Next up, what do we have here? You guys are gonna fight. Ooh, Demonic Shipyard? Yes. Upgrade. You guys... Oh, you can move here. Okay, this is gonna be a big fight, and we'll leave that to next episode, I think. But... what I did want to do is, one of you guys... and 2... what do you have? Many-Eyed Prophet... and Disruption, but yeah, no, I was gonna get that Alfari Orc fleet, but I guess I'll wait for the Renegade fleet, eh? We should start building Malos's new Renegade fleet. Alright, fine, go to Skyren, and let's go with, it does not matter at all, so let's just get the cheapest one. Carnage. Alright, and then you are gonna get a bunch of Bismarcks. Because you're just supporting Malos, so he should have a bodyguard of knobs, essentially. And, oh, we can't afford any more Bismarcks? Yeah, okay, fine, fair enough. Bismarcks are expensive. I'm saving the Gorkamorka and the Death Dealers for a new fleet. You can be revoked, Carnage. There we go, alright, and then you are obviously gonna go for that supercharged Void Shield. Alright, Malos, you can move here, and you... well, I guess we'll move all 3 of them to attack Ulant. I was about to say, we're going to send you back to Nerivian Expanse. Actually, speaking of Nerivian Expanse, let's do a quick fight here. You know what, just for fun. Wait, can we bring the Terminus Ests and, we could bring 2 Terminuses in the Space Hulk. Just for fun. We could not bring the Space Hulk at all. And just seek out the 3. You know what? Let's do this. And this probably will mean that all of our rocks will die, but I'm not sure I care enough. You know what? Let's not bring you because you're higher level. And let's send these guys in. I'm just curious to see how effective this will be. Ooh, battle plans. Well, we're probably not going to be able to steal those. Yeah, the Bulwark had a really great time last episode, so I just want to... we'll bring it in to support if everybody else dies, because this fleet makes no sense. Even though I do feel that it does make sense. Ooh, I also like that battle station in the background. Or, not necessarily battle station, and all the crazy chaos structures, essentially. I just assume everything's battle stations all over the place. Let's do like that... Alright, your guys' goal is to be to shield the Terminuses while they move in. That's the idea. Keep their shields up and allow them to do damage. So you're all going to brace. You're going to be group 1, you're going to be group 2. You're all very slow. Now, what is the enemy bringing?
Waste ready.
I don't know, but I don't see any Titans. And we're going to actually move towards them. And we're also going to have to defend ourselves from that ordnance. Fortunately, the Terminuses have ordnance in spades. We also have biotorps if we want to use them. It's just that they don't have a lot of them. I mean, at 442 cost, 4 biotorps with 1 assault action each, yeah, it doesn't... it's not going to make enough of a difference. And launch, launch, launch. Alright, let's see how that works out. Alrighty, it worked out reasonably well. Then you guys can come back in 20 seconds. Alright, go, go, go. Speed it back up to, well, fast. Now, has 20 seconds passed? It looks like it indeed has. So recall your squadrons. And see if we can't find some of the bigger ships. Also, you guys move forward. Move forward now. So that the smaller rocks are not taking the hits for everybody. Alright, go, 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 go. I'd love to be able to see who we can hit, but I can't. As in with the borders. Lots of light ships. Oh, good. Then, split their fleet. Now you guys keep moving. Launch boarding torps. Not that I expect them to do anything in this situation. Alright, you guys switch to lock on. Alright, that will force them to bunch up a little bit, which is nice. You guys try to go bomber, 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 rather than border, border. And keep moving in, keep moving in. Just gotta get the Terminuses close enough to be dishing out their close combat damage. And yes, these are Terminuses, but you know, they're orky enough for our purposes. Because they're essentially asteroids.
Enemy ship sighted.
Alright, move in. This is actually a pretty nice combo, I think, with the rocks acting as shields. If we had mega rocks, this would be pretty perfect. It looks like the bombers made it through. This protects the Terminus' shields, allows them to close, and also protects their Nurgle corruptors and stuff, allowing them to do more damage. Doesn't really do anything for the rocks, but you know, that was never going to be a thing. You guys, send 1 set of fighters here. And that's a lot of torps coming in. Ooh, there's that battle plan. I would really like that, but you know, if we can't get it, we can't. Alright, you guys keep moving in. You're about to lose your shields, unfortunately. Alright, you've lost them. You can't recover them. Let's use our Void Locust Swarm now, and you guys try to move in closer. You're gonna rally. And we probably want you to do that. You guys keep moving through the enemy fleet. While they're clearly taking a lot of damage to the Nurgle Corruptors, also got to remember that the Orks are super vulnerable to the fires on board. Everybody switch to reload. Let's do more damage via the Corruptors. And, okay, we failed to take that battle plan, unfortunately. Can either of you board? No. We just gotta make sure we don't destroy the enemy lord before. We got a reinforcement on the field, big rocks as well. Alright, keep moving closer. And do we want to... Oh, we could try to board it via... You know what? Wait. Board it via this method. You bomb whatever you can reach. You cannot rally. But the enemies are having a horrible time here. I could have also launched biotorps now that I think about it. Yes, yes. Keep boarding the wrong ships. I appreciate that. I do regret not getting Supercharged Void Shield on you. Alright, you've got the battle plans. I don't know whether we can hold on to them. Alright, come on, recover your shields. We need them for damaging. Biotorps in there? Oh, it's called Torms just as I was biotorping. Let's bomb you. Is that ship dead? And it is indeed. You can move forward, switch to reload. Maybe I should have done lock on, whatever, too late now. You guys all start bombing this thing. You guys face this. And destroy it. What's your name, by the way? Shooty Smasher. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Shooty Smasher feels like a very appropriately descriptive name from what we're looking at here. Also, can we rally now? Yes. Hey, there we go. Brace repair. Just shout some damage. Even board this guy. Alrighty, well done, Terminus spam. You can also Void Locust Swarm. And you can stop trying to... No, stop. I didn't mean to do that. Drifting Hulk, destroy that thing quickly before it detonates. Bomb it. Let's hope those bombers make it through. Yeah, it's done, okay.
Reporting.
I was slightly concerned there for a sec. More bombers destroy that, and we're looking to be pretty good.
Setting course.
Alright, well done, Terminuses. And do you want to transfer some stuff over, like you and... well, you're actually alive. Actually, no, you move off the field so that you live. You
Orks is best.
are okay. But we can use you to tank. Let's make you group 1. These two can get off the field. While the Terminuses, minus you who needs to repair shortly... Are you still alive? Somehow there's a rock over there. You might not be able to get off the field.
For the War Master.
Alright, let's go over here.
The War Master.
Be careful with you, but... I think that rock is gonna kill this rock, man. The fact that rocks don't have warp engines, so unfortunate. Board this once. Launch biotorps. Okay, wait for its big red button to stop. Switch lock on.
We are unstoppable.
Come on. Come on. There we go. It has stopped. And... like so. And start bombing it. Yeah, that poor light rock. I mean, they're basically free. They cost nothing, so it doesn't matter. Alright, keep moving. In fact, wait. Do we want to actually move closer or not? And actually, do you? Yeah, just slowly start moving towards the enemy. You guys can catch up. And you guys just stay where you are. In fact, you move forward. Ah, good, you're hidden. Okay. Really didn't want to lose that battle plan. Looted Drek. Unlike the Torp fleet, the nice thing about this fleet is we don't have to constantly watch the ships and babysit them and constantly launch Torps. The same thing goes for the fighter fleet, even though this is kind of a fighter fleet as well. Actually, speaking of, launch those bombers, they should be able to kill it, and I think we can turn away. I don't think it's surviving that one. Hopefully it's not close enough to board us. If you guys could avoid hitting each other, that'd be great. There you go. Bombers returning, and let's speed it up now. Let's destroy the battle stations. Alrighty, so to do so, we are going to launch, let's say, one set of fighters, 2 sets of fighters, 1 set of boarders. Wait, the boarders don't move faster than the fighters, do they, man? Fine. You're gonna brace, you're gonna move in fast. We're all max speed. Don't burn out your gauge, please. Alright, yeah, there we go. The call to arms did indeed succeed. And then go forward. This means that we can continuously launch bombers at the enemy, and they can't do anything about it. You guys are all knock-on. Yes, you. Keep it embraced. Make sure you're probably not going to take that much damage with this thing in call to arms, so just make sure to board it. And, okay, we need to actually reboard that, so board it again before it activates. In fact, I don't know whether you can get there in time. Do we need to stop? Nah. I was about to say stasis bomb it, but it's probably not going to help us at all. And no, it looks like the boarders will make it through. Beautiful. Just keep that thing in call to arms. And otherwise, just keep bombarding it. What's your name? Nuzgron Smasher. Nah. That's a little boring. You stay as you are. And speed it up to max. We are done here. I guess we should probably, you know what, move close enough to use your Void Locust Swarm. I guess both of you move close enough to be able to dish out the extra damage with your close combat effect. There we go. Damn, they that thing exploded really quickly once they got close, which is the idea. But yeah, these things do seem like they would be a very solid counter. Oh wow, it actually, I feel like this ship actually looks cooler with the destroyed element on it, you know? Like the burnt out, semi-burnt out husk. It would be neat if you could like force activate that on ships, on certain ships, to make like a, I don't know, like a damned fleet or something with ships that are like partially on fire and stuff like that. Alrighty, anyway, Nerivian Expanse, Demonic Shipyard. Yes, that is great because we don't have to upgrade it, but it does also mean more potential build points. Anyway, unfortunately with that, we're once again out of time, and I'm going to have to call it. Next time we'll start with a huge battle against a massive amount of 6,000 point, plus all this, it'll probably be another 8,000 points or so. Well, probably 7 point something thousand points worth of Eldari. Might actually be fairly tough for the Big Bad Thraka to deal with those. Most mostly because of accuracy issues. But we now do have the Mega Rocks to hide behind that will probably either wait a turn or just heal you, so that we don't have to wait any longer. Plus, fortunately, you do have the Auger Probe, which, because you don't, is going to make things more difficult for the Thraka later, and we'll have to make sure that we use our escorts. But anyway, I digress. Stay tuned for the battle over Ulant, a massive battle over Ulant next time, as well as probably the completion of Scarus overall, which will mean, other than the invasions, we will be heading to the Nerivian Expanse to complete the mission, and then I believe right after that, the destruction of the Orks over Mordaka Prime. I mean, the inferior Orks over Mordaka Prime. So yeah. Pretty exciting times. Once again, stay tuned. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.